Let's warm up our voices together, shall we? I'm gonna run you through everything that I do every single morning to warm up my voice, to get ready for lots of singing, teaching, and filming videos for you guys. Hey there, singers. My name is Lara, and I'm the owner and founder of VoxTape Studios. I have a feeling you already know that you're supposed to warm up, otherwise you wouldn't be here. But maybe you're not quite sure what to exactly do as a warm-up, and how long to do it for, and you have a lot of questions about warming up. So I thought, you know what? Let me just take you on my vocal warm-up journey, and let's just do it together. It's the easiest way to show you what you should or could be doing. I like to start out with warming up my body. Your body is your instrument. So try and feel, where are you feeling any tension? Now, for me, currently, it's in my thighs. I was doing too many squats when I was, cleaning windows and the shower glass, and it was just constantly going up and down and up and down, and now my thighs are sore. Can you believe it? That shows you how much I exercise. Oh, I should be doing way more. But anyways, feel it in my thighs right now. That's why I'm trying to stretch out the front of my thighs to get rid of some of that tightness that I'm feeling in my legs. Yes, even if you're feeling tension in your pinky toe, go and stretch out your pinky toe, okay? We don't want to be feeling any tension anywhere. Then I usually like to do some twists with my upper body, with my torso. That usually feels really good. And then, of course, stretch to the side to open up my ribs. We want to create a lot of space in our torso up here in the chest to, have enough space to breathe for our lungs to expand into. Don't hold your breath. I sometimes catch myself holding my breath. We don't want to do that, okay? Keep breathing. And then I like to stretch forward, really round your back like that. I know it's a little bit weird. It looks weird, but we want to, open up the back of our back, the shoulder blades as well. And the opposite, of course, too. Interlace your fingers if that feels good to you, and stretch open the front of your chest. Again, this is all just to create space and openness in our chest area for our breathing, because without breath, there is no sound. Now, this might be a little bit weird, but I like to do jumping jacks. About 20 to 30 of them, it depends. But yeah, let's just do it. 1, 2, 3. This helps me to, connect my breath to my body more. So I'm really using my breath when I'm singing, and, my voice is basically traveling on the air rather than working against me, okay? I have no idea how many we've been doing, so let's just do like 5 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good, okay? Feels good, feels good. All right, then I know my body and I know my voice, so I know that I'm holding quite a bit of tension in my jaw and in my tongue. So what I like to do is massage my jaw right here. Now, I'm taking the knuckles of my hands and pushing them into the space between my cheekbone and jawbone down here, close to my ear. Not here on my cheeks, okay? But back here, close to my ear. If I am dropping my jaw, my hands are getting pushed away from my face. Do you feel that? Right? So this tells you that you're in the right spot. If you're here, then your hands are coming in rather than out, okay? So far enough back here on your jaw, and just gently start to massage. This feels really good. Oh my gosh. Like, it hurts, but it feels good at the same time. Like massages do. I like to do some at the same time. Just some like sighs, some releases, basically. I'm not trying to control it at all. I'm just letting go. All right. Good. That feels nice. After that, I take a piece of paper towel and I'm stretching out my tongue. through basically pinching my tongue with my hands like this through the paper towel. You need to use a paper towel because it is more sanitary to do so. And, you know, if you're not using a paper towel and you're just using your fingers, you're gonna slip. So what we're gonna do is we're literally gonna pull the tongue out of the mouth and then sideways as well. You should really be feeling the stretch in the root of your tongue. Like 95% of singers struggle with tension in the root of the tongue, and we don't want that. It doesn't feel good in singing, okay? It makes singing feel so much harder than it has to be. So take a piece of paper towel. Don't use tissues or toilet paper because that'll dissolve on your tongue and then everything gets stuck to your tongue and that's gross. All right, let's do it. Pull. Side. And other side. All right. Oh man, I really felt that on the left side of my tongue when we were going to this side. It's not always the same. Sometimes I feel it more just going straight forward, sometimes more on the right side. It doesn't really matter, but really stretch out that tongue. That can feel really nice. Depending on what my tongue feels like, I do it once, twice, or even 3 times. That whole thing, like forward and both sides. I sometimes do that 3 times if I feel like there's still quite a bit of tension in the root of my tongue, okay? And then to finish off my body warm-up, I like to do some ha-hums while bending forward and then slowly rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae, all right? Let's do it together. Bend your knees in the back if you feel a lot of, like a big stretch, and then just roll up. Ha-hum, 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 and that's it. Bye-bye here. Okay, so that's my body warm-up. After that, I move on to the voice. As you can see, I already kind of combined the voice with the body warm-up just to save some time. But now let's really focus on the voice. I like to do Sovt exercises. Sovt stands for semi-occluded vocal tract, and they feel really nice on the voice. It feels so effortless, and I highly recommend to anybody doing some Sovt exercises, okay? My personal favorite right now is the pufferfish, and it goes like this. Ooh. See how my cheeks are inflating? Make sure that the sound is still coming out through your mouth, not through your nose. Ooh. Ooh. I'm just doing sirens and I'm just exploring my voice. I don't like to do scales as the first thing that I do because if I'm doing scales, I'm focusing on whether or not I'm singing the right notes rather than paying attention to what singing feels like. Promise you, if singing feels good, it's going to sound good, okay? So that's why I like to do these sirens first, to just explore my voice. I go as high as I can, as low as I can, and everything in between, and just pay attention to how am I feeling today? And then I do scales, and we'll get to the scales in just a second as well, okay? So I start out with a pufferfish. You can do any kind of Sovt exercise that you want to do. You can do a lip trill, or a zzz, or anything you want to do, really. Again, my current favorite one is the pufferfish. Now, before I open up my voice to open vowels and not, like closed sounds like humming and the pufferfish or any kind of Sovt exercise, I need to make sure my core is awake, okay? You can do that through some simple panting like this. And really focus on pushing the air out, not like breathing in, but rather pushing the air out. And you should really feel your core pushing in as you're pushing the air out. like that. I like to add the letters P, T, and K to make it just a little bit more exciting. P, T, K, P, T, K, P, T, K, P, T, K. And that's usually for how long I do it because I am already getting dizzy, okay? It is totally normal if you get dizzy or lightheaded. No need to freak out if that happens, okay? So just do it for a couple seconds to make sure you remember that the core is here to support you, okay? Now, after I am aware of my abs and my core that I can use this to help me sing, I open it up to vowels. Because the oo is really quite similar to the pufferfish, I usually skip the oo and go straight to E sounds, like this. E. So I'm just exploring, right? I like to do that stretch that helps me to like really start at the very, very top there. Like that, and I just fall down, okay? Again, we are just warming up. We are not trying to expand the range at all. We are just warming up what we already have, okay? After that, I like to open it up to ah. Make sure you're not doing this. Oh, like all the way stuck in your throat. Ah, stay forward and not nasally, not like ah, because then you're almost going into an sound. Okay, we don't want it. We don't want it to be in the throat, and we don't want it to be too nasally. If you're struggling with either of these, try and stick out your tongue. That brings your sound out of your throat and the placement more forward and out of your nose as well. Killing two birds with one stone. Yes, I love it. If you don't struggle with that, you can just do regular ahs. If you have any cracks in your voice, that is totally fine. Don't worry about that. The more you transition over that crack, from chest voice up into head voice and the other way around as well, the smoother the transition will get, the smaller the crack will get, and eventually it'll disappear. After I am done exploring my voice through these sirens, I usually pick 2 exercises or warm-ups based on scales to really make sure I can hit all these individual pitches and I'm not just sliding and scooping all over the place. The first one we're gonna do together is the ma exercise. You can either do on just an or through a straw. Now, I am in love with my SOVT straw. It is the best thing ever. Oren, the founder of the SOVT straw, reached out to me at the beginning of the year and was like, I would love for you to try the straw and see what you think. And I'm like, where have you been my entire life? This is the best thing ever. I used to think that singing through a straw is stupid because it didn't do anything for me because I didn't have the right straw. Now with this SOVT straw, I don't think you guys can understand. Like, it has changed the way I'm singing. If you are someone who is like me and, you're struggling with too much tension, too much airflow, you're constantly blowing out your voice, get yourself one of these straws. It'll be the best thing you will ever do for your voice and your vocal health, okay? Let me put the link and my 15% off code in the description box below so you can get one if you'd like to. They are the best thing. Yes, I am an ambassador for these straws, but only because it has changed my life and I believe that it can change your life too. Because I like to have my hands free and not sit down while I'm doing any exercises, I pre-recorded all of my scales so that I just have to press play and I can freely move around, use my hands as I am exercising and warming up my voice. I'm going to do the first half of the exercise through the straw and the second half coming back down just on so you can hear both. Ma. scale went too high for you, feel free to do it down the octave. It does go really quite high because I am currently working on my upper register because I lost quite a bunch of notes up there because I didn't use them as much as I used to. So I'm focusing on my higher notes right now, but if this is too high for you, drop it down the octave, okay? Now, the other exercise is the do exercise over an octave and a half. It is quite fast because I want to make sure that I am not getting stuck on each individual note, but that I'm rather just letting my voice flow, okay? Because if you're getting stuck on each note, you're building tension, and we definitely don't want to do that. Now, when you're doing the do, make sure you're shaping your lips do like this and not kind of do, do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 All right, this was by no means perfect, okay? There were a couple funky notes in there, a little bit off pitch. That is totally fine. At some point, I had to swallow too, and I'm like, oh, and didn't have enough time. Okay, so if it's not perfect, who cares? It's totally fine. Now, if you hear yourself always, messing up in the same spot of the exercise, you might want to stop and look at the exercise one more time and really make sure you know what it's supposed to be, and then try again. But if every so often you have a wrong note here and there, it's totally fine. Don't worry about that. Just keep going. Now, these two pre-recorded scales, as well as at this point probably 70 other scales and exercises, are all available to the members at VoxTape Studios inside the members only portal, as well as video content explaining all the exercises and the techniques that you need to sing with a contemporary voice, okay? I have the complete contemporary voice guide in there. There's ear training stuff in there. There's my pop song exercises as well. So, there's a lot of really valuable information in the members only portal. If you are curious about becoming a member at VoxTape Studios, check out the description box below. I'll put the link in there so you can learn more about what it means to become a member, all the different kinds of memberships that we offer, and to sign up as well. Okay, I'd love to welcome you inside the members only portal as a Vox star. To complete my vocal warm-up, I usually like to do the watermelon sugar pop song exercise that I created for you guys. It is so much fun and I absolutely love doing it. So if you want to do it too, check it out right here. I'm going to link it above right here in this video so you can complete your vocal warm-up by doing this exercise. And then you are ready to rock and roll and go and practice or go to your performance, whatever it is that you're gonna do with your voice. My voice right now feels so much better than it did at the very beginning of this video. Even speaking feels easier to me right now, so I am ready for the day. Thank you so much for warming up together with me today. I hope that this helped you. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for singing with me, and I will see you next time.